Hello guys, OverBidden here. These are my top 10 tips about how to get to Legend in Hearthstone. Please keep in mind that I've always been a casual free-to-play Hearthstone player. I've never tried to climb the ladder, and I hit Legend in less than 5 days in Season 36, 2 weeks into the season for the very first time by using these tips. So they are really helpful for me. In the background we are playing the game that I hit Legend. I hope you learn a thing or two through this video, so let's get started. Tip number 1. Use a deck tracker. The usage of deck tracker has been approved by the developer, so we don't need to worry about getting banned. This tool gives so much useful information that once you use it, you can't play the game without it. It shows what cards are still in your deck, what percentage that you will top deck a specific card, what cards the opponent has already played, how the opponent mulligans and keep their cards. If you still don't have a deck tracker, just Google it and install it. Tip number 2. Play a lot of games during a short period of time. Statistically speaking, as long as we have a 51% win rate, with enough games, we will hit Legend. If you are like me that is not a veteran player, chances are your win rate is not high enough that without playing for about at least 200 games, you will not hit Legend. So be patient and persistent and play a lot of games. Also, Hearthstone meta changes consistently, especially during the early season. A deck may be good this week but not the following week. Playing a lot of games during a short period of time will decrease the likelihood of your deck shifting out of meta. Tip number 3. Don't play the slowest deck. In my opinion, Hearthstone is a game that is 60% luck and 40% skill. No matter how good the deck is or how skillful we are, there will be plenty of games that we just cannot win. When we lose, we need to win the next game just to get back to where we were. And if each game costs us 20 minutes, we just lost 40 minutes of climbing time. To combat this RNG aspect of the game, the best strategy is to not play the slowest deck and play a faster deck. Tip number 4. Play a deck that is good for the meta. Now my definition of a deck that is good for the meta may be different than yours. I like decks that are less popular so people know less about how to play against them, and decks that are good against popular decks so I can often play against favorable opponents. The top 2 most popular decks that are being played when I hit Legend were Pirate Warriors and Trade Druid, and my Dragon Warrior decks is nowhere near the top 5 most popular. Not only my deck is really good against aggro decks and slow Jade decks, but I've won so many games because my opponent thinks that I'm a Pirate Warrior and has the wrong gameplay from the start. I personally would never play a deck that is in the meta to climb because everybody knows almost every single card that I will play. Instead, a deck like Dragon Warrior that can catch my opponent by surprise will always be my favorite. Tip number 5. Try to practice all the decks, at least the decks that are in the meta. According to my personal experience, without actually playing a deck for at least 30 to 50 games, it is impossible for me to really know what the strategy is for that deck, not to mention how to counter it. Plus, playing new decks is always fun, and I always learn the most about the game when doing so. Tip number 6. Spend some real money to buy packs. This may be the hard truth that some people don't want to admit. However, for me, without buying expansion packs, without starting playing the game casually since beta and accumulated a lot of cards through Arena, without buying and opening 200 plus packs in this expansion alone, I would simply not have enough cards to play the game competitively. I'm sure there are people that can achieve good results on ladder by spending less money, but I'm sure the cheaper way will always almost take much longer. Tip number 7. Stick to one deck. After learning about the meta and all the meta decks, it's time to stick to one deck. In practice, I always have the highest win rate when playing a deck that I know from inside out, rather than a deck I copied from a popular streamer. I'm not saying that we shouldn't learn from other people and their decks, but even we get a good deck from someone else, we need to have enough practice to know how to play it in order to perform well on it. Tip number 8. Focus on the big picture rather than a single game that is decided by RNG. As I mentioned earlier, Hearthstone is a game that has a heavy RNG element. The only way to improve our win rate is to always make the statistically best play and pray to RNGs. If we are always putting ourselves in the best position to win, with enough games, we will always climb. Tip number 9. Take the time to make a play and try to think at least one turn ahead. It happens to all of us that we realize we made a bad play right after doing so. We should always take the time to make a play and think at least one turn ahead that include all the spells, hero power usage, and opponent's counterplay. We should never YOLO a play with no follow-up gameplay unless we are really far behind. Tip number 10. Keep and analyze match records. Doing so will not only tell us what decks we are fighting against, so we can adjust cards or even the whole deck according to real stats rather than our feelings. We can also know the win percentage of our decks, so we know when to keep playing or abandon a deck. Bonus tip. Always count how much damage we can do on board and in hand. Make it a habit to always calculate how much damage we can do in a turn. This will prevent us from missing lethal, provide us better options to answer the board, and make us a better Hearthstone player in general. That's all my tips about how to get to Legend in Hearthstone. I hope you find this video informative. This is OverBidden. Thanks for watching. Good luck climbing the ladder. Please consider subscribing if you haven't, and I will see you in the next video. Peace, guys. Okay, I will have to do this, which will make it a 5-4, and I will take 5 damage, and I will execute. And I will maybe play Archer Drake, or I will have to clear it, right? I will have to clear it. So I'll go here. I will go here, here, yes. I'll go here. Give me a second, I'm getting Legend real quick. Thanks, Coco. But I'm getting Legend real quick. Let me do this. And I'm taunt up again. And then play this. Okay. Okay, I have 3 more taunts, that's it. He's still attacking into it. Okay, I can Crusher and Armor Up. He already used 1 Mortal Strike. So I can do this, Crusher, Armor Up, boom. I think we got it. Yeah, this deck, I played this deck mainly because it counters Pirate Warrior, right? And then we got Legend because we are Q into a Pirate Warrior. Oh my god. Thank you. This is it. Thank you. I'm gonna, yeah. Oh my god. I'm gonna let it stay for just a little bit, okay? I'm gonna enjoy the moment just a little bit. GG indeed.